It's time for breaking bread with Papa. Hey, don't you know? Hey, it's sourdough. Hey, it's time for breaking bread with Papa. Hey, don't you know? Hey, it's also a show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Breaking Bread with Tom Papa. I'm Tom Papa. What, do I have something on my face? What was it?
It's just the crumbs.
Little crumbs things?
Yeah.
I'm here with the great, the lovely, the talented, the hilarious, the somewhat contentious Kira Soltanovich.
Oh.
This is the first one back for the year. And I thought there's nobody that I would want more than Kira on the show.
And I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Next time, I'm going to ask you what color your tablecloth is.
Yeah, thanks for matching the tablecloth. That's why, you see, other people don't think like that.
Because who wears a maroon sweater in this day and age?
Nobody else goes that deep into the show or knows the show as well. And you're thinking, I'm going to match the set.
I want to be the set. I want to be part of it. I want to integrate. I look like, I was telling you before we started recording, I look like I'm wearing a big bib. Like a big lobster dinner is coming my way.
You look lovely.
Oh, thanks.
The show today is brought to us by the good people at Helix Mattress. Helix Sleep. How long have you been on your dirty old mattress? Your disgusting mattress with icky springs, probably mice in it. And you don't even know because you never even change it. Helix Sleep is a premium mattress brand that provides tailored mattresses based on your unique sleep preferences. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Go to helixsleep.com/papa. With Helix, better sleep starts now. As I was queuing that up, I realized I am now sitting across from a professional television announcer. So you're probably judging the inflection now.
Yeah.
You're a little more judgy than maybe you had been in the past,
Yeah.
which is hard to believe.
I know.
But you... What was that? You work with the great Jay Leno.
Yes.
Amazing.
Whom I saw recently.
Is he okay?
No. His face looks amazing.
Better than before?
It must be so great to have $1 trillion. By the way, his words. I go, Jay, this is incredible. He's like, yeah, I got a lot of money, so I can get the best.
So he even looks younger?
He looks absolutely. First of all, you can't even see anything. And he looks like his skin is like baby soft. It's like brand new skin. It's brand new skin. And he said that
so
he
was,
has to...
just in case our listeners don't know, he caught on fire.
Yeah.
He was in his garage and there was a...
gasoline fire. Yeah. And his hands actually still look like, there's some healing to be done. Mm-hmm. But he's a dude and he works with his hands and that's fine.
Yeah.
But his face, mwah. He says he has to shave twice a day because the skin is different than his, normal skin.
Right.
And so the hair grows at different times.
Oh my God.
So you can't just shave one time and it's just, everyone
Weird.
grows at the same time. Yeah.
Where'd you see him?
I did Comedy and Magic with him a couple weeks ago.
God, he's a machine.
He never stops working.
He never stops.
He doesn't want to.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Because of his feelings?
You know what? I kind of get it.
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
Oh,
I love to work.
We're not that far off.
No. But
if people were hiring us as much as they were hiring Jay, you would do it.
Right. Here's the difference. He's not going to miss a mortgage payment. I love working because I also love paying bills.
Sure.
So that's why I also love it.
Yes.
Yeah. But he's doing great. He looks...
Without the bills, do you still do it?
I would.
Yeah.
I would, but I also really love it.
Yeah.
So I wanted to send my kids to camp this last week of winter break. We have 3 weeks off.
Yeah.
And winter break camp.
3 weeks off.
It's ridiculous.
Wow.
I will literally pay more taxes if you guys just open school tomorrow. I will throw you money. I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want winter break anymore. But camp, $500 for the week. Mm-hmm. And then I have 2 kids. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, $1,000. I'll just, whatever. They'll just stay home. We'll figure it out. But I'm paying that because I took them to the trampoline park. That's, $200 to go in because you got to buy the socks and a trampoline shirt that glows in the dark. Oh my God, I should have just sent them to camp.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so things like that where those kind of things rack up.
Do you wish that you had homeschooled your children even longer so you would have maybe sent them away to boarding school at this point?
It's so funny. I did threaten our older kid with boarding school recently. And then I watched that Paris Hilton documentary that she produced.
I saw it.
And I was like, oh my God, I will never. And I jokingly threatened, but kind of not. I'm like, you could go,
away.
Go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they like the idea?
No.
Oh, no.
No. That's why it's a threat.
I know, but I've floated that once in a while. And they're like,
oh, I'm listening.
Is there a website?
Any pictures you can show me? What would my dorm look like? Who's my roommate? You want to start packing? No, my kids are like, oh. And I go, yeah. So you better be grateful for this trampoline park I just spent $200 on. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind.
Now, when you're home with them like this, and you've got 3 weeks of, and there is that Christmas song, and something like in Mom and Dad are,
yes,
right. And Mom and Dad
can't wait for school to start again.
I know
exactly what you're talking about.
That really rings out.
Mom and Dad can't wait for school to start again. Yeah. Oh,
it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. When that happens and you are home, for those 3 weeks, and you're doing what you're doing, your husband's doing what percentage of the work, mental and physical, falls on you, and how much on your husband? Is it 50-50? No. Is it 60-40? Is it 90-10?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Probably. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't do anything.
He just doesn't do it well.
He does, but it's like if I'm the supervisor. I'm the supervisor. And I tell him, hey,
right,
you gotta go. Can you go take the kid? They need some fresh air. Go air out the children. And he will do it.
Yeah.
But I have to sit there with the clipboard and be like, okay, because it's not that he doesn't want to.
Right.
But it's kind of like when he does the laundry, which is never is the word. I want to give him credit, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
But if I say, hey, there's wet laundry in the washer, can you put it in the dryer? Absolutely.
Right. Happy to do it. Not thinking about it in the managerial. No, he will do it. Right. But it's always me. It's always on your mind. If you don't say that, if you don't say air out the children, move the laundry. Yeah. How many days would it take before he's aware that maybe one of these things has to be done? I cannot die until the youngest one is 18. I just can't. And I'm not saying he's not capable. He is. No, I know. Sure capable. It's just your mindset. He's a different kind of mindset. So for Christmas, we finally got the kids a gaming system because this is how long I've waited. My son is 12. Now I remember you saying this when we were on tour a while ago, that you got him something. This poor kid was trying to play games on like a CB radio, and he figured out how he could play a single game on it or something. You're not being kind. It was a Trio Palm Pilot. Okay. It was. And he got so excited, like, I have a video game. I know. But it's good. I admired it. I held out as long as I could. You've been pushing all tech. You've been keeping it at bay. 100%. Yeah, which I think is very mean in his eyes. I'm such a mean. How old is he now? He's 12. He's 12. That's good. I mean, that's still probably 5 years earlier than you would have liked, but no, that's a good amount of time. So they got it for Christmas. Yeah. They lost their minds. It's just a Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Lost their minds. Oh,
They
yeah.
ran around the house. Do you remember Farrell's? Did you guys have Farrell's when you were growing
No.
up? It was this ice cream parlor where they lost their minds every half hour. And if it was your birthday, they came out with one of those drums between those. I mean, they ran around the whole house.
Yeah.
They were so excited.
Wait, go back to the ice cream place for a second.
Farrell's. I had a birthday party there. You drink. Oh, by the way, never would happen in this day and age. You drink everybody out of a trough, an ice cream trough that's this big, as big as this table, and everyone in the party has a straw, and everyone just drinks this ice cream sherbet, like just insane chemicals, like red number 40, all the stuff that I.
Was this just a San Francisco thing?
I don't know. I feel like Farrell's. I don't know.
Like it might have been around?
It might have been around, but
I
pizza,
love that.
Pizza and pipes was a San Francisco thing.
What? Pipes?
Pizza and pipes.
What do you mean?
It was the
Together?
craziest idea. It was a place that was just full of organ pipes everywhere, all over the place. And they would go off and it was like, dong, dong, dong. And it was so loud and obnoxious. But then they gave you pizza. So then your parents threw you a party there. It was awful and amazing.
That's why I asked this question, because there's something. I was watching The Simpsons, and my older daughter's been into older Simpsons. She's like watching.
My kid too.
Yeah, which is great because as a comedian, some of the best jokes on television were part of that series. You watch that and it's just like a joke machine. So you know that something's clicking in their head.
Yeah.
And so there was this episode with Evel Knievel. They were doing a takeoff of Evel Knievel. And just the American idea of like, this guy is just middle-aged guy in real life, middle-aged guy, chubby, just a cowboy, pure American. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to create wonder and excitement out of absolutely nothing. I'm just going to get on a motorcycle and jump shit, and I'm going to whip this country into a frenzy.
You did.
And I was thinking about that, like the same thing, like with the ice cream shops, candy shops, like all those kind of people. Like, it is such a great, grotesque, fun American idea of what can we do? Let's get some organ pipes.
It bigger.
Let's get some drums. Let's ramp this shit up, and people will come.
And just the overindulgence of sound.
Yeah.
And the pizzas were massive, and just bong, 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 and it was just loud and so obnoxious. But we just came to this country.
Yeah.
I had my 6th birthday there. So imagine, we were only in America for 4 years. So my parents were celebrating, this is freedom.
This is America.
This is why we came here.
It's so great.
Anyways,
all right, so back to your switch.
We got the switch. So I told them these are the ground rules, again, because I'm mean. I'm a mean mom.
Good.
And I said, these are the ground rules. This is when you can play. This is not an everyday thing. This is something that, hey, help me fold the laundry because your father won't do it. Help me load the dishwasher or unload the dishwasher, and then you earn it. And I told my husband, these are the ground rules. He absolutely.
With the switch.
With the switch. He was totally in agreement.
I'm sorry. Let me go back. So you give them the switch. They go nuts. They run around like the ice cream place. They can't believe it. How much joy did you allow them before you started putting the rules down?
20 seconds. I'm the worst. I really am. I'm such a buzzkill. I am. I don't know how I don't know. They'll seek some therapy out, whatever. They'll be like AI therapy by the time they're in their 20s. It'll be fine. But I did. I let them play. I let them play for, hours. And I went to go run a quick errand. I was probably to go to my mom. Yeah. Because I have to take care of my elderly mom on Christmas Day also. And I go, hey, I said to my husband, hey, they've played for 4 hours straight. Yeah. Let's tell them, hey, time for a break. Get out of your pajamas. You know what I mean? Go brush your teeth. It's 3 p.m.
Eat something.
Yeah, exactly. And he goes, yeah, you're right. Absolutely. And then I come back from my errand. He's playing with them. They've been playing nonstop. It was like a job. They 9 to 5. And so I just, he has to.
So happy.
He has to step up and be a little bit of.
Did mom play at all?
I played a little bit, but I I tend to I try to find the logic in video games. You can't find logic in Mario Kart. I was like, wait a second, why is this thing trying to kill me? Like this some little animal. No, it wasn't Mario Kart, it was the other Mario one. But like, why is this thing it was like a gopher trying to kill me? And my kids are like, just run, stop trying to figure it out. I was like, but I don't get it. Like you die and then you come up as a bubble. I'm too like logical. Yeah. I did because I wanted to bond with them over that.
Sure.
So my 12-year-old would come to me with problems on a level that he's at.
Yeah.
And it's some of the best acting I've ever done where I look really interested in helping him. And he's like, so I'm at this level where there's this rock monster and he has plutonium on his back or some bullshit. And I have to, so what do you think I should do? I go, oh my gosh, we got to figure this out. And I could not care less. But I am trying to be, a supporter.
Well, good for you. It seems like you made progress. It seems like your response would be, why don't you put it down and read a book?
Yes.
Is what you really want to say.
But here's the thing. This kid is either the best liar in the world and has somehow found crib notes on every single book we give him, or he is an insane speed reader and we should be making money off of him.
Oh, really?
He reads. We give him a book. He got 8 books for Christmas. It's July 4th. He's read them.
January.
It's January 4th. He's read them.
Really?
He's done. I don't know. I don't buy it.
Does he get good grades?
Yeah. Unfortunately, both of my kids are like me when I was a kid, which is shut the fuck up, is what mostly every teacher says to them. Stop talking. Stop. Can you stop?
Both of them?
Both of them.
Really?
The second grader, it's not really a big deal because they're in second grade. So they're like, farts, right? Like they don't care. But he's in 6th and the teacher's like, he doesn't stop talking. And I feel so bad.
Yeah. Did you explain like, it's
hereditary.
I made that. Yeah.
And I tell him, but it doesn't make it right because you're actually smart, whereas I'm a clown and that's what I am, but you're actually smart.
Right.
I didn't even get she has potential. I didn't even get that. They were just like, can you shut her up, please?
Just make it stop.
Please make it stop. But he gets like, he's so smart and he's very,
right, but
he's gifted, but he has to stop talking. He
can't.
He can't. He
There's
interrupts.
No way.
He cracks jokes.
Right.
He has a tag for everything. He has something, interesting to say. The thing is, sometimes it's interesting. That's what the teacher said. She admitted to me. She's like, sometimes it's actually really interesting. And I go, okay, that was good, but like we have to move on now.
What? When does he go back? Monday? Next week?
Yes.
You have another week, so.
Well, yeah. So Thursday, Friday, the weekend. I can't. I'm literally going cross-eyed. I can't. You wake up and you're the camp. Here's the thing. I should have spent the $1,000.
Yeah.
Because I'm the camp now. Because they wake up and they go, "Where are you taking me today?" And I go,
yeah.
It feels like,
That's
what it feels
long.
like? Because it's raining.
I know.
And so we got to go to indoor places.
It's like living on the East Coast.
Right. And
we have this big atmospheric river that has hit Southern California, which is so funny how they have to name everything now.
I haven't even heard that before.
Yeah, it's like they used to say it's snowing. It's going to be cold and snowing, and now it's like a bomb cyclone is coming across the nation. And now what we are involved in LA is this thing called an atmospheric river. So that's why it's dumping so much water on us.
Yeah, but it's not even that much. But for us, it's a lot.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, it's been a good week.
No, it's great. I feel like we're in Ireland. It's all green, or like Hawaii, like because the clouds and the fog is low, and there's like these green mountains. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. But I literally took them to a parking lot.
To do what?
I go, get your scooters, get some elbow pads, get a helmet.
You're gonna scoot in the rain?
No, an indoor parking lot, and there's no cars because it's Christmas. It's empty, and I go, we're on the 12th floor. See you at the bottom. And they're just like, and I'm like, we don't want to do this anymore. I go, I'm not spending any more money. Oh my God. Everywhere you go, it's like $50 to get in.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
You're close though. I mean, in another couple of years.
What? What's going to happen?
They're not going to look to you for the entertainment.
Yes and no. But I don't want them to look to,
Other
a
places.
shit pipe.
Yeah.
As per your joke.
Right.
Did I tell you that they found a shit pipe? Yeah, they found one.
They did?
In
Did
our
they go in it?
neighborhood. Yeah.
Oh, that's exciting. I have a joke in my act of my
Yes.
new special that's streaming right now on Netflix. That's where we used to play. There was I forget what the name, it was something pond. And there was this big pipe. And you just went into the pipe and started walking, and then it got smaller. And if you were really brave, you would take the little offshoot ones.
Oh.
And crawl through it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Like the Viet Cong.
Yeah. See, that's what I don't. I want to make my house so cool and fun that all the teenage boys want to hang out in our house, and then I can watch everything that they're doing.
Yeah, that was my philosophy.
And did it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
It worked.
So you kind of always could have, like you were within earshot a little bit?
And your house was the kind of the, I didn't realize what was going on, like in hindsight.
Oh.
Like I didn't realize like people were smoking weed and stuff, and I thought I was like on it.
Yeah.
And no.
No.
Like the stories are coming out now that.
You didn't smell it? Oh.
Yeah. They're crafty.
I bet like all your nose hairs are just dead from the shit pipe. You know what I mean? So you're just not gonna. That kills your. I've been in shit pipes. It kills all of the receptors in theirs, all the little like nasal receptors for smell.
I love weed, or I used to love weed,
so you don't
and
mind it.
I know, and it's all. But I had no, and I know it. I smoked in I got it.
Yeah.
If they're doing it, I'm gonna know.
Right.
No idea.
Yeesh.
I had no idea.
Oh boy.
They're very crafty.
Well, now there's like edibles. So you're not gonna.
Yeah, there's that too. You are overboard when it comes to your health.
That's so nuts that you think I'm overboard.
I don't mean you're overboard. You're just more aggressively into it. That's why you look so healthy. You're so beautiful.
Oh, well, thank you.
Does it shift for you in January, or you're like, you do it all the time, so you're not one of these people that's like, it's January, let's dial it in?
Oh, like people are like, okay, that's it. I'm getting a.
I can't drink for the whole month because I was such an animal through December. Dry January, no more, whatever.
I don't know.
You probably don't go off during the holidays as like you don't.
I'm so boring.
Yeah.
I'm one of the most boring people.
You're not boring at all.
I know you don't think it, but compare me to all the other. Let's just even go comics, not even like friends you grew up with. They're drinking after the show. And
Right.
They're indulging, or they're drinking before or on stage, or you know what I mean? Like
You watched me drink a glass of wine once on tour. That was fun.
Well, I drank wine with you on tour.
Yeah, you did.
I did, but I had to cut that back. I know. It's boring. It's so boring.
But you feel great.
I do. I feel so much better.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Because the thing is, it's like food is our friend. And wine and beer. Not
It's
that I
so
drink
much our
beer.
friend.
It's a friend. And
I
if
know.
you say like, that's it, or it's like a, relationship. And if you cut someone out of your life, there's mourning involved.
There is. But then like
if
someone
they're toxic, you feel better without them.
That's and over time, even the ones you really love, after a while, you're like, oh, they've been gone for a while. And I hate to say it, but I'm kind of forgetting about them.
Oh,
right?
That's how I feel. I know
I was playing around with the idea of going dry January because I wasn't drinking that much, but
You don't drink a
it's
lot.
not but it's kind of like I like extremes. I like like just cut it all out. We're not doing anything for this period. And last night I was in New York and I did Colbert, and my sister came, their husband and son, and we went right out. Before I went back to the airport, and right out to this bar nearby because they couldn't come in the green room because of COVID testing and everything. You can't have people back anymore.
Oh my.
Yeah, so we went to the bar, which was very nice and was very ornate, and it's like right after the holidays and everything. All the lights are still up and it's all wood kind of. And in my mind, I'm thinking dry January, and I was halfway through a Guinness and we're toasting and drinking. I'm like, oh, I guess we're not doing dry January because there's a celebration. There's always a reason to celebrate something.
But that you have to celebrate.
That
you have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's too much. Yeah.
I'm not saying I'll never have a glass of wine, but remember when we were in, was it Seattle? Mm-hmm. It was Seattle, and you're like, I'm not going to do any sugar this weekend. And then 20 minutes later, you were like, well, this isn't a lot of sugar. It's so
with what? I don't remember that.
But you were like, well, okay, I mean, I'll just have a smoothie. I'm just like, that's all sugar. It's so hard. It's one of the hardest things.
Yeah.
It really is hard.
It is difficult.
I think
this is like the connection, like your life and the celebration and your relationship.
Yeah.
I made a thing over the holidays after Christmas. This really should be made for Christmas. But I was hanging around. My wife actually had COVID. So the whole break where I was supposed to be hanging with her, she was in the room.
Did you use my protocol?
Yeah, but she's not good with your protocol.
Why not?
Your protocol, which I endorse, is you have something in your system, you have to fight it with this and just pound it with these things: zinc, vitamin C, D. Mm-hmm. Like, I think your exact COVID advice was just eat vitamin C until you are shitting your brains out.
Well, I didn't say brains. I said until you have disaster pants. You should take vitamin C until you have disaster pants, and then oh, I should now scale back a little.
And it's leaving and cleansing your system and get it all out.
Yeah.
My wife is she'll eat vitamin C until she thinks it might be hurting her stomach, and then she'll stop.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, she can't do the I'm going to kick the shit out of myself for this end. You know what I mean?
I gotcha. Yeah.
So your protocol really didn't work.
Not for everyone.
So anyway, I was just knocking around in the house the whole week, you know? And so I decided to bake something called strafuli, which is this Italian dough. And it's honey balls is how I grew up. My grandmother used to make it, and we just all called it honey balls. It looks like this plate of little balls doused in honey and rainbow sprinkles, and you just pick them, these little nuggets off, and just eat them one by one. Amazing. So I decided I'm going to try and make it. My grandmother's not around anymore, and that was like a big family tradition. I'm like, how hard could it be? You know, I bake all the time. And it was delightful. It was this
Did it come out right?
Came out right.
Okay, good.
Has this dough with lemon zest and orange zest in it. Oh man, like just the smell of the dough was like, oh, this is going to be good. And it's kind of labor intensive. You got to cut these little things and fry them in peanut oil and then douse them all with honey. But when I made the dish, this is the point. When I made the dish and I got it and I'm like, nailed it. I didn't care that anyone else was going to eat it. I didn't care. It was just, I'm now connected to this thing. My grandmother did all these same steps to make this dish, and now I'm connected to that memory to someone who's no longer around.
Yeah,
like that thing. Like if I were to say I'm not having sugar,
100%.
You know what I mean? That's the part that always gets me.
100%, and that is the biggest bummer. Out of all of this.
Yeah.
And like, for example, you were probably super excited. It came out right. Oh my gosh, it's how I remember from my childhood. And then you invite me over and I go, no, thanks. Like, do not invite me anywhere because I am a party pooper.
I know.
But I will say this. Okay.
Yeah.
I threw my dad a 75th birthday.
Okay.
And I went all out. It was in our backyard. I put out beautiful tables and chairs. I rented, you know what I mean? So they would look really, really nice.
Yeah.
And tablecloths, and I did the flower arrangements, and I got a private sushi chef.
Whoa. Wow.
Amazing. Highly recommend.
Really?
And of course, sushi is all rice.
Yeah.
Rice is sugar. Rice is sugar. It's the same. Your body sees.
Brown rice?
All of it.
Still? Brown rice?
All of it. Your body doesn't care. It doesn't care. A piece of chocolate cake, a banana, rice. it all turns into sugar the same way. But I'm not gonna, be a douche, right?
Right.
So I just ate all the fish. He just did a sashimi plate for me. It was incredible.
Yeah.
But then I went to Porto's and I got those crazy cakes. Have you been to Porto's with the cakes?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's near here.
I'm not a dick. Like I'm gonna still, you know what I mean? I'm gonna celebrate with you. I'm gonna cheer you on.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, get another piece. But I can't do it.
But you won't do it.
I can't.
Now that is a level of discipline, though. Well, maybe it's a level of discipline that most people don't have. But is it because you are strong? But also, is it because you're out of the habit of having that? Like your body doesn't even look at it as something that it wants.
No desire.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. So for many years, anything I ate, a banana, I got bloated. A sandwich,
right?
Whatever. It didn't matter. It didn't matter if I cut out carbs, but still had whatever zucchini. Like it, so many things were making like every meal I had an upset stomach.
Right.
Not like debilitating. Not like everyone clear the pizza in pipes. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that, but it was just constantly discomfort, and I was numb to it. And then when I started cutting it out and I realized, oh my God, this is how you're supposed to feel?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't go back now.
Right. So it's not that you're a douche, it's that you're sick.
Yes. 100%.
How do you sleep?
Much better.
You do?
But you don't want to know what I do.
Do you have a nice mattress?
I think I need a new one.
You do?
I feel like I need one that is suited for me.
Have you ever heard of Helix Sleep?
Yeah, I have.
Well, Helix Sleep is this, I sleep on a Helix Sleep mattress. Wow. And I was the same as you. I was having trouble sleeping, and I just felt bloated. And we had this old mattress, and the people from Helix Sleep said, take this sleep quiz. And we went online, and we took the sleep quiz, we meaning my wife and I, and we had both different desires. And it is something that we fight about. Because she likes to sleep on a ping pong table, and I like a big mushy mattress.
Oh, no.
The Helix lineup includes 14 unique mattresses, including a collection of luxury models, a mattress for big and tall sleepers, and even a mattress made just for kids. So how will you know which Helix mattress works best for you? Take the quiz. That's what we did. And in 2 minutes, they sent us a result, and then they sent it right to the house. This big mattress shows up right at the house. We opened it up, and we were worried. What if we don't like it? My wife is very particular, old school, likes to thought in her head like we have to go to a skeevy mattress place and lay on the mattress while the guys stare at her. What if we don't like it? Well, there's a 100-night risk-free trial with the Helix Sleep people. If you don't like it, they'll just take it right back, and you don't have to worry about it. They'll give you a complete, full refund. Helix mattresses are American-made, and they come with 10 to 15-year warranty. And remember, you get to try it for 100 nights risk-free. Helix has been awarded the #1 mattress picked by GQ and Wired magazine. Don't be a douche.
I don't think that's on there.
Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. I'm sure other podcasts don't get the pillows. They probably get the money off, but not the pillows.
No, there's no way.
Go to helixsleep.com/papa, P-A-P-A. With Helix, better sleep starts now. My wife had the similar... Go ahead.
I might be very similar to your wife. I don't like it too mushy squishy.
Uh-huh.
I don't want a ping pong table, but...
Yeah.
I like a little support.
I like a little support. I mean, it can't be... all I know is... my side of the bed is better than hers.
Well, yeah, for you.
Yeah.
Now, with pillows, I am a nightmare.
Are you?
I cannot find a good pillow.
That's so funny. Now, we are exactly the same in that regard. My wife has a pillow that is, I think it's a dead body in a pillowcase. It's a heavy, little person that is stuffed into this thing, and it's big and it's hard, and I don't know how she sleeps on it.
Yeah.
But at least she knows what she's doing. She knows what she likes.
She likes it.
I have right now, because I got some actually for Christmas, I think there's 7 pillows on my side of the bed that I cannot figure out which is the one. I have super light, fluffy feather ones.
No.
I have hard ones. I can't figure it out.
I finally found one.
Yeah.
And I have to buy it in Japan. So it comes from Japan. It's not soft at all.
Oh, really?
No. It is not soft.
Doesn't it crick your neck?
Here's what it is. You put your head in and it goes.
Oh, like
and
a
it just
circus peanut.
it like suctions into your skull. I don't move around a lot. I am just a corpse.
You are on your back?
On my side.
On your side.
And that's it. That's how I go to sleep. That's how I wake up.
So when your neck, when you're on the side with this pillow,
it just goes, and it just goes
really?
right under all the little bits, all the little tendons and your earlobe. Everything is supported, but it's not soft. So when my kids come into bed in the morning to snuggle with me, they're like, like they lie down and they're like, it's like a sidewalk. It's really the curb of a sidewalk. It's just, it's so uncomfortable, but I love it.
Really?
And
well, you have to give me the name.
They last a long time. Yeah, I'll give you the name. They last a long time, but then slowly you're like, oh.
It's losing its
firmness.
firmness.
And then you got to go and
back to Japan. Do you have to go there by yourself?
You have to go on foot. That's what they prefer. It's like $80 or $100 or $180, or something like that. It's not cheap.
Yeah. I have so many pillows right now, and I really don't have the right one. I can't figure it out.
You might I don't know. Do you want to be supported?
Yes, but I don't want to be supported like when I lay on my wife's dead body pillow. It's like my neck, it's so hard that your neck is bent for the rest of your body.
Yeah. My husband got one too. I got it for him where it comes with the fluff. And you can fluff it any way you want. I don't want to be put to work. I don't work in a factory.
Yeah, no.
But they give you all this extra fluff. And then you can unzip it and take the fluff out. And now you have like this sidecar of fluff.
Yeah.
What is this?
I'm just having a flashback to my question when I was mildly throwing your husband under the bus of how much he does around the house.
Yeah.
And I'll do it to myself. Because my wife was in isolation in her room, the cat threw up on the duvet cover. Oh. So I took the duvet cover off and I washed the duvet cover and dried it. Good for me.
Yeah.
What a guy. That duvet cover is now laying on top of the duvet.
And you didn't put the duvet
I didn't put it back
inside
for about a week.
See, if I told that story, this is how I would tell that story. The cat threw up on the duvet cover, so now we don't have a cat.
Oh, please. Please. You know what?
I can't take it.
But you know what? The cat throwing up on the duvet cover is actually a delight.
Why?
Compared to the dogs that are running through the house, wiping their ass on everything. They have a real ass problem. No. The black lab just will get this weird look and looks you in the eye like, I know this isn't cool with you, but I'm doing it because it feels great, and will just pull itself on its ass across the carpet. And then the other one, the pug just stands static while the black lab goes to town on his ass.
Oh, God. It's a lot of ass play in your house.
And this is how they start the day.
Jesus.
And then the rest of that. So when the cat throws up, it's like, oh, that's cute.
See, I had dogs when I was a kid.
Yeah.
2 Dobermans. And everything was kind of chill in my mind, except for the second one wouldn't shut up, and our neighbors got a petition together.
No.
And they tried to poison. We had 2 in different times. Yeah. Tried to poison the second Doberman.
First got a petition.
No. First Doberman was fine. She was fine, but she just all of a sudden disappeared one day. And my parents acted like the mafia. I was asking questions and they were like, oh, she knew too much. Like they wouldn't tell me why she was
They just got
gone.
rid of, right?
I don't know what happened. I have no idea what happened. and then the second one, we had to get rid of it. It was barking constantly. And this was before any dog whisperers in the world. And we
Yeah.
just couldn't figure it out. It tore everything up.
Oh my God.
But it was fine with me. But like
Yeah.
for some reason at night, I had massive anxiety, and the neighbors got together, knocked on the door like in the middle of the night with this petition. Everybody in the neighborhood signed it saying, "Get rid of this dog."
Oh,
So
that's brutal.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking. But it's cats. It's cats that I have a visceral reaction.
Why?
One of my first jobs in LA, in Hollywood, was a writer's assistant. Mm-hmm. But I worked for this woman in her home. So she basically made me just do all the assistant stuff.
Right.
You know, even though she had other, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she had a
You were
full-time housekeeper. She had a
personal
full-time
assistant
nanny.
as well as...
I was, everything.
Yeah.
And she made me get cats one year for her child, for her like 5-year-old. She's like, "Why don't you go find some cats?"
That's an odd request.
Okay. She's like, "Make sure that they're, related or they're families, so they have, get 2 so they have someone to play with."
Yeah.
And then she said, and make sure they're girls.
Oh, God.
Okay. So I went to like all these vets. I didn't know where to look for cats.
Yeah.
This is again before
The internet.
anything. And so I went to a vet's office and I was like, "Hey, do you know where I can find some cats?" "We actually happen to have some kittens." "Great. Are they girls?" "Yes, they're 2 sisters." "Awesome. I'll take them." But then my boss says, wait. You got to keep them in your apartment for a few weeks. Because it has to be a surprise. Like you found them too soon. Like I go, "I did my job. You didn't tell me the date."
Oh, no.
And so I had to keep them in my apartment. And they shit and piss everywhere.
You had no idea.
I had no idea how to take care of cats. I put out some bowls of food. And they're everywhere. Just,
Oh,
and they're
God.
climbing
Did you
the
even have a litter
kittens.
box?
I finally got one. I thought they would just, I didn't know what to do. I'd never had cats. So I got a litter box and it was disgusting. And I had to clean it.
Yeah.
And I got this a cheap little, looked like a little tin that you put a turkey at, like whatever, those little basting.
yeah.
It was awful. And in those moments, I had never had cats before.
Yeah.
I didn't really care about cats either way. But in those moments, I was like, F all cats. And they were climbing everything. And they were terrible. And they had some awful infections and they started to smell. And I was like, I got to clean them. But I only had a stand-up shower. So I'm cleaning them in my stand-up shower. I don't have a bathtub. I'm just like,
I'm sorry,
spraying
but
them.
this is not a cat problem.
This is a me problem. I get it. I totally get it. Finally, 3 weeks go by,
Oh,
or
my
whatever, and I
God.
can bring them to my boss's house.
Yeah.
And I had this huge cage carrier that the vet gave me.
Yeah.
And I bring them, and they smelled. I didn't know what was wrong with them. It was horrendous.
Yeah, their smell of, yeah.
Oh God, it was like an infection. I don't know if
Yeah.
they were yeasty. I don't know. So I finally bring them to my boss, and she's excited, and they are beautiful.
Yeah.
She's excited, and then she lifts up their legs, and she goes, "What is this?"
Oh, no.
And there were 2 little testicles. The vet told me. I should believe a vet. The vet doesn't know.
The vet just wanted them out of
They
there.
just were like, "Yeah, sure, yeah. They're
Yeah, they're
also
sisters.
dogs. Yeah, they're sisters. Yeah.
I told her they were
They're
sisters.
royalty. Yeah." She was furious with me. And I was like, "These are the sweetest." I lied.
Yeah.
I lied completely. I go, "They are the sweetest cats. Trust me.
Did she keep them?
Everything will be fine." They were a nightmare. They pissed everywhere. She was so bad. She was furious with me. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, did you lose your job?
No, I was there for years. But, a nice lady and all
Yeah.
that. But it's like,
Any animal in your house is just, it's a lot.
it's
It's a lot. And you have to, if you really know what you're doing, which my wife does, like she knows she
Yeah.
cares about them.
Yes.
She thinks about them.
she's the right person.
She's the
to
right
have
person.
animals.
And
Yeah.
even with that, it's out of her control. Like the animals are just
Yeah.
doing stuff that you can't control.
You can't stop them.
No, they're wild animals. They should be
right.
on the outside of the house.
That's right.
Yeah. They should be in the yard or out on the back lot.
You might want to get your dog's butts checked, though.
I'd rather not.
But you might have to. I think that's a thing.
I think dogs do things, and once in a while they're itchy, and where a human being would find a bidet, they just find a carpet. It's a nightmare.
There's maybe cut sugar. That's my now solution for everything. Have you thought about cutting sugar?
Last time we spoke, I went home and I declared to the family we are getting a sauna because you talked it up and I believe in it, and I was really excited, and I got shot down by everybody.
What? Have they been in a sauna?
Yeah.
Not with me, though.
No.
All right, bring them over one at a time because it's a 2-person sauna. And we are going to get a new one.
Oh, really?
I have to. I have to manifest a new big sauna.
How big?
I want to have at least
the size
minimum,
of this?
This would be a dream.
From where I am to you, or this whole wall to wall?
Yeah, minimum 4 or 5 people. That to me is
4 or 5 people?
minimum. Yeah, it should see. But
you don't want to be with 4 or 5 people. You want to be by yourself. You just want more space.
No. I love sauna parties. It's a sauna party.
It's not a thing.
Yes, it is. In my house, it is.
I love the idea of just sweating.
Okay, so the reason I've been in the sauna every day this week, it's freezing outside. Okay?
Yeah.
I crank up the sauna. You go inside, and it's just, I even dragged my kids last night, and they were so grateful. They were like, "You're right, I love it. And you get the steam on the rocks. I put little essential oils in the water, right? So
Nice.
it's like tea tree and eucalyptus.
Yeah.
And it's freezing outside. But
And
it's
inside's,
like, it's
that is so nice.
amazing. But the other day we had a really bad storm, and I actually got stuck in my little sauna
You did?
shed. Yeah, I couldn't get out for a while. It was just mud outside, and I just had flip-flops and just a towel, and it was torrential. It was whatever, the polar vortex, whatever you said.
The atmospheric river.
That's right. And which also sounds like a great indoor water slide place.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But I was just kind of stuck there. It was New Year's. I just sat there and I was like, it's not going to let up. What am I doing waiting for it to let up?
Now, what about a
umbrella?
No, what about a hot tub?
We have a hot tub.
Okay, so your voice went up and it had a little question mark at the end when you said it.
It's fine.
So it's
I'd rather have a steam room.
rather have a steam room.
A big steam and a big sauna. And I basically want a spa in my backyard. I
know.
basically want like the Russian spa that I took you to in my backyard with clothes.
That part always bums me out.
I know.
What about going in the... We're toying around because the pool we kind of use, but we know if it was a hot tub, we'd probably use it more.
Oh, you want to add a hot tub to
Yeah.
your... Yeah, for sure.
Is that in the Kira Soltanovich?
Yeah, hot tubs are fun.
They're fun.
They're fun.
I mean, they're not going to give you the massive sweat that we want.
No, they're
But
not.
it's better probably than nothing.
Nah, do you need it?
Not really.
Do you really need it though? You have a senior in high
relaxing.
school. You have a senior in high school? Mm-hmm. Okay. So she might have some hot tub parties. My kids have more hot tub parties than I do.
You're saying naked hot tub parties?
No.
Oh.
No. We don't want to get flagged on the internet. What are you doing?
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
is that
no.
your concern? Is that she's
No,
going to be
she's
partying
gonna-
and I'm not going to want that?
No, I'm saying the opposite. Get it for her, but then she's going off to college, right? Or where is she going?
Yeah.
Are you kicking her out, or what's happening?
She'll probably go.
So then it's if you and your wife are going to use it.
Right.
What's the reality there?
I think it'd be pretty, I think we probably would, for the first year, would use it a lot.
Of course. It's
Right?
like the first year of marriage. You used each other a lot.
A lot.
And then you're like,
once in a
guess.
while.
Our pool guy came today in the rain.
In the pool? This guy loves his job.
Those kidney shapes turn him on. In the rain, he came to service our pool. I go, dude, I get it.
He wants to get paid.
We'll pay you. We'll pay you. Stay home. It's raining and you're sitting here cleaning a pool in the rain while branches are being blown into the pool. Like, there's like a palm tree, palm fronds, whatever it is, and I'm just like, come on, guy. Go home.
Yeah.
Take a day off. You're not the Postal Service. Relax.
Are you doing more Jay shows? You Bet Your Life is the show.
Yeah.
And I finally saw you announcing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you guys did a whole bunch of those shows.
We did 180.
Oh my God.
And I think there's a season 3.
Yeah?
But I don't know. I don't know yet. Can't Variety
That's
Hollywood
great.
Reporter it yet. But yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Jay's nuts. He wants to do 7 a day.
7 a day.
7 a day.
Yeah, we can knock out 7.
Sure,
We'll be done with it.
That's fine. We'll do it. You bet your life. I don't do a good Leno.
Yeah, nobody does, but everyone can do it.
Jay. And the thing is, he doesn't even sound like that anymore. Like that was him 20 years ago.
I know.
And he doesn't. Yeah, but that's how we know him. But
Yeah.
I'll gladly.
Is it a good gig?
It's such a great gig.
Is it?
It's just so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, you should get more work off of that because you sound really good on it.
Yeah. I should.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Can I be your agent?
Yes, please.
When you were out on tour without me, when I see you posting all these shows that you're doing, and you have a whole bunch of dates coming up.
Yeah.
You're in a whole bunch of spots. How much less fun is it when I'm not around?
It's not fun at all.
Yeah.
No. 0.
Yeah.
Who am I going to get gas station breakfast with?
Right.
Nobody. I mean, I'll go to a regular place and eat in a regular restaurant, but that's
so boring. Yeah. Where are you going?
I will be I'll be just outside of Dallas.
Oy.
Actually, they have the best Korean spa there. It's the only reason I booked this room. It's great. It's a beautiful room, and it's actually right next to a beautiful restaurant. Like they're all together, and the food is incredible.
Wow!
And it's really, really nice. It's a new club. So that's TK's. That's January 19th, 20, 21, 22, something like that. And then I'll go over to Phoenix at the end of the month.
And you're gonna tape. You're gonna tape something
in March. I'm doing a new half hour, just half.
Nice.
Just half hour.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
All right.
I like it. I prefer
half hour is good.
I prefer it. Everything gets chopped up on the internet anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
No. You know what I mean?
And Earthquake.
Yeah.
Great comedian. He put out a half hour and it made a big splash. It was just right. It was just what he wanted to do, and it was funny. And it doesn't have to be an hour.
It does not have to be an hour.
Yeah. Whatever the set is at its best is what you should record.
Well, here's the thing. It's going to be a mostly crowd work set. That's my...
Oh.
It's going to be crowd work. Probably crowd work only.
Oh.
But I don't want to say only because then I might throw in, because I am working on new material.
Right.
But it's going to be, and I know I'm not the first one to do this. I know Todd Barry has done it. I know Attell has done it. I know.
Yeah, but you're great at it.
A ton of comics. But I derive pleasure from it.
Yeah, you're very good at it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
So I figure, why not? Nothing to lose.
Yeah.
They're fine with it. They're like, okay,
well, it
great.
is kind of amazing that, I mean, you could do it this half hour form, but so many people are posting crowd work online.
Yeah.
Because they could just do it in the club and it's not burning their material.
Right.
And it's like, you are better than all of them at it.
Well, I do like to incorporate crowd work into my written jokes. So like I will take something you said, you know what I mean?
Right.
I was born in Albuquerque, and then I'll make my punchline later on Albuquerque. So that's fun for me too.
Right.
But
Oh, that's good. Where are you going to do that?
In Sarasota, Florida.
Ooh.
March 28th. Come out.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Where in why Sarasota?
It's a club that we're shooting in a club.
Oh, nice.
It's McCurdy's.
McCurdy's.
Have you been there?
No.
Yeah. Just south of Tampa, right? Yeah.
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 All right. Is that seafood one?
No, that's way down. That's way down at the bottom, San Marco Island. I know which one you're talking about. I've worked there before.
Isn't it
Yeah.
like Captain Quigley's or something?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Right?
It is. Yeah.
People liked it.
I've done it. Yeah. And they have a really great condo, actually. It's like a beautiful house on the water. That's where a very, very rich couple came to my show one night.
Right.
And asked myself and my feature to go on their yacht the next day. And we did.
You did.
And it was a mistake.
They were swingers.
It was a sex yacht.
No.
Yes.
You weren't the only ones on it?
No, but they zeroed in on us. And Al Jackson, who's on like a daily TV show now, very funny comic. He was the feature, and he and I, we were like, what have we done?
How quickly did you know?
Within
as soon as it left the dock?
Yeah, no, like we left, and they're filling his drink up. And again, I'm square and boring, so I wasn't drinking.
Right.
But he's like, this does not feel right. This was years and years and years ago. We were both single. We didn't have kids. We're both, have kids now. But like, it immediately we're like, they want to.
Oh no!
Like it was so massively obvious. And then I just said, okay, we got to stick together. Like don't go into like this room down here. I'm not going to go to this side of the boat. Like we are together throughout this whole thing.
Oh man.
And you know how I got out of any kind of just weirdness? I asked the husband, I go, hey, I've always wanted to like learn how to, captain a yacht. Will you teach me? And so he let me
steer the ship
and like and I steered it into the bay, the marina, whatever you call it. Like it was tight squeezes.
Yeah.
But that way I was busy.
I would think that he would have, once your hands were on the wheel, he would have thought, now she's just trapped.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. No. So that's my only memory of that club.
Yacht.
It was a sex yacht.
That happened to Bobby Lee and me when we were in Vegas. Some couple asked us, there was like a club, I think it was at the Rio or something, and there was a nightclub, and there were like these boxes around the club, like up above the club, like the dance floor.
Yeah.
They were like sky boxes kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we were in there, some couple, and they're expensive, and they invited us from the show, you can come hang out in our thing, and we were like, okay. And we're in there, like just having a drink, looking over at the side, and Bobby's like, hey, these people are swingers. I'm like, no, they're not. And I look back and they're hitting on this other guy. I don't know, it was a comic, I forget. And I was like, oh, right. This is why they were so friendly and nice. It's like, we got to get out of here immediately.
Did you guys get out or did you?
Who knows with Bobby?
Yeah, Bobby's still there.
I just sacrificed Bobby.
Yeah.
I just pushed Bobby at them and then
He
ran.
was fine. He enjoyed it.
He had a good time.
I have seen 4 comedians' penises.
4?
4.
Were you, did you ask for any of them?
Unsolicited. And Bobby Lee, but I've seen on stage.
Yeah, everyone has.
Yeah, everyone has. I've seen his backside and his penis. Barris, who's the guy at the Comedy Store? He's pulled it out several times. Several times.
On stage?
Yeah. Barris. What's his first name?
Like
You know who I'm talking about. He's been there for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late night guy.
Bert Kreischer.
Bert?
Showed me his penis. Yep.
He did?
Didn't want to see it. He showed it to me. By the way, in a comedy club, like out in the area where all the...
Where everyone was just hanging out?
He dressed up as the New Year baby one year. We did New Year together.
Yeah.
A long time ago. And so he came out in a diaper. And then we were just hanging out like at the bar, like where the tables are. And he said something about like, I don't know, my nuts are like I feel like they're too low, like in their encasement. And so he showed me and I go, they really are. They're very aggressively low. Like, like when a woman has her ears pierced, but like
it pulls
super, like the hole is like right here and you're like,
it's too heavy.
The earring is too heavy and you're gonna I feel like the nuts are gonna rip out. And then over a phone, Artie Fuqua, in New York.
Legendary.
Also unsolicited. Yeah, did I just meet to all these guys? I didn't mean to. I did not mean to. I'm just saying.
They all seem kind of friendly.
Yeah, they're really friendly. Like, this didn't traumatize me. It was hilarious. But I was just kind of like, wow, interesting. Like, in different ways, I've seen different penises. How did we get on this subject?
That's a big number. I get the swinging sex yacht.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Right.
I definitely, it doesn't matter how single I am, I would never, ever want to, like, just see a comic's penis. Like, in that situation.
I had a joke about that in my act a while ago, that I couldn't believe, like, the confidence of these guys, like, or just how psychotic they are, that their first move, because you hear that a lot, like when people like are Me Tooing people, they're like, their first move when they met this guy was he just takes out his worst part and shows it to you like it's something you'd want to see.
I don't understand. I don't have one. I don't have a penis. It sounds like a lot, like a big responsibility that you have to.
At its best, you're like, it's not something that should be brought. Like, you want to try and, win them over, maybe.
Yeah.
Or like
a dark area.
Yeah. Here's the
dark.
Strangest part of me.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Yeah. I don't get it, but I also do.
If you're already you do.
Yeah, he goes, hey, want to see something cool?
You want to see something that nobody else has?
Yeah, and I go, what is that a weapon? Is that a tool? What are you showing me? I thought it was like a transmission.
Is this the Redwoods?
I go, I don't even know what this is. It's dark. It was in the cellar. And I go, I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Right, exactly.
That's my penis. I go, which direction? Like, I didn't.
All directions.
It took up the entire. I was like, okay, great, good for you, Mazel Tov. I didn't understand why. Again, I'm not. I hope this doesn't come across like I'm trying to out them. No, it wasn't.
You were friendly with all of them.
Here, let me tell you honestly. Here's where I am in my life.
Okay.
I will gladly give someone a blowjob at this point of my life. For any advancement in my career. Like, when you're younger, you have all these like, how dare you? Now I've come to the age where, like, you want to put me on a sitcom? That's not a problem. Like, it's 3 minutes of my life, and then I can get my kids in private school. Like, I will gladly do that.
But does your husband know about that plan?
I don't think he would care.
He wouldn't care.
He's fine. You know what I mean? We have 2 car payments. We both just got a new car this year. Like, yes.
Yeah.
Let's do what needs to get done.
We gotta do. Put it on your vision board.
Artie, can you please
if Artie only had
forward me your picture.
If only he was a producer.
Yeah, if only. I mean, but you remember that scene?
And it wasn't the
Gump?
pre-Bert.
Yeah,
like that was early Bert.
Yeah, early Bert. Yeah. But remember that scene in Forrest Gump? I don't know, it's a million years old movie, but Sally Field has sex with I think it was like a principal of a school or a headmaster or something to make sure that Forrest got in his school, and I was like, oh, that's horrendous. That is terrible. I understand she's a mother and she sacrificed, but when you're younger, you have these principles.
The violation.
And you feel like, oh my God, a person in power. Yes, I'm telling you now. What did I say? July 4th. July 4th.
You're right here on July 4th.
January 4th. 100%. I am older now, and I don't have any. I don't care. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't care anymore.
Right.
For sure.
All right, but what's the cutoff? Like, what is the...
A yacht down in San Marco Island.
That's...
I will not have sex with you. That's just gross. That's just
like at
Florida
what level
gross.
of the offer that you're... Of the advancement in your career?
No, I mean, it has to be...
It has to be big. It has to be like a part in a movie or a sitcom.
Yeah, or you know what? If someone's like, I love your script.
Right.
This feature that you wrote.
Right.
100% guarantee. We are making this. Mila Kunis is starring. Whatever. You know what I mean?
You just have to do one thing.
Blowjob right now. And I go, it's not a problem. You know what I mean? This is a 25-year-old Kira you're talking to. This is someone.
This is someone that knows the rules.
I paid $12,000 in property taxes. Yes. It's not a problem. I got you. Like this, let's do it. But I want to know, like, I want to see the call sheet. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not an idiot either.
Exactly.
Like, I need to see like what, like it's really happening.
Yeah.
I'm putting it out there on the internet. It's not a big deal anymore.
So anyone out there that has some connections?
No, not some. Let's be straight. Like,
Let's say.
This is happening. Like the movie
Right.
is like, you know what I mean? Like, we're buying your sitcom. Great. Do you happen to have a penis?
Right.
And we'll make sure.
So you're not doing it for voiceover work.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm too busy. I can't. No, I'm sorry. No.
It's got to
thank you.
translate to cars are paid off.
It's got to translate to now I can build an actual spa in my backyard.
I can get the
I'm not kidding
sauna with.
Can you imagine? I will detox that blowjob within the first day of my new
there might be a
steam room.
shorter way at it.
Okay. Hand job?
No. Rather than wait for the executive that has this project that may get on the air and do all that stuff.
Right.
Why not just blow the sauna guy?
You're so smart.
I mean,
That is so, yes.
I guarantee that guy doesn't get that offer every day.
No way.
And to upgrade from the
is-
2-person
I need a 6-person.
to the
sauna.
6-person.
God, you're thinking.
Well,
That's
what we do here at Breaking Bread.
That is genius. So I'm putting this out to all the sauna manufacturers. out
Leslie
there.
Pools.
Please, Leslie. Whatever you have, Leslie. No, actually, I draw the line at Leslie's. I can't.
You can't.
I can't.
No.
Yeah, I'm
No,
sorry.
you need a better.
I
yeah.
need what I'm used to.
Right. I understand. Well,
Did we cover everything?
I think we did. I apologize that you can't eat this croissant.
Please do not.
I just got off a plane, so I had to eat while I was talking to you.
100%.
I only ate this. Look at my sweater. I only ate that sugary apple crumble cake because it didn't make noise on the microphone.
You don't have SIBO, spelled with an S. Look it up.
Cibo. That's how you say food in Italian. C-I-B-O. Cibo.
I am sorry. I misspelled my disease. SIBO. S-I-B-O.
S-I-B-O.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I'll look it up tonight when I have nothing
please,
to do.
Please don't. While your cat is vomiting, look it up. Does my cat have SIBO?
So are you too busy to work with me on the road now?
No.
Are you?
It depends.
You're pretty. You have a pretty packed schedule.
You let me know.
I'll let you know.
Is there heavy cream involved?
In the coffee? Mm-hmm. We always do find good coffee.
We do.
But you're able to drink coffee in the middle of the night and fall asleep.
Yes.
And this will probably wreck my sleep tonight.
Oh. So here's what I do. You asked me about my sleep.
Yeah.
I eat a pat of butter before I go to bed.
What? You're the weirdest diet. I'm definitely looking up this SIBO
Join
thing.
my cult.
Pat of butter?
Yes.
Right before bed.
Butter lowers cortisol.
Uh-huh.
It lowers your cortisol stress hormone, basically.
Got it.
So it kind
Well,
of actually relaxes you
Well, it's giving you a heart attack.
while you're falling into a coma.
Right. Well, it's filling up your arteries with fat. You're the best.
You're the bestest.
Thanks for kicking off the year.
Oh, my pleasure.
I feel like you are the most frequent guest on this program.
Well, it's because of the blowjobs.
This is we're signing off.
Get the Helix.
We got it, Aaron.
Aaron's not here.
I think he fell asleep.
He left.
It's time for Breaking Bread with Papa. Hey, don't you know? Hey, it's our go. Hey, it's time for Breaking Bread with Papa. Hey, don't you know? Hey, it's also a show. Hey.